And welcome to lesson 2. We're gonna get started right away by inhaling our arms all the way up to the sky. Take your right hand, grab onto your left wrist, pull it up and over. Doesn't matter, we're gonna do the other side. Whichever way you went, switch it out. Beautiful. And then coming back up, just cactus your arms. Lift your chest, pinch your shoulder blades together. You can see a nice pinch, really opening up. Inhale your arms back up. And we're just gonna swan dive forward. So lead with your chin coming all the way forward. Nice bend in your knees, forward fold. Shake out your head, no. Shake it out, yes. Bend your knees so much you can plant your hands and come down to all fours. So in our tabletop position, we want our shoulders right above our wrists. We're gripping the mat with our fingertips and we're lifting our hips above our knees. We're gonna drop our belly and gaze up and then round your back and gaze at your navel. So you're going through your cat-cow position, dropping your belly and gazing up, inhaling, exhaling, coming through that cat position, really rounding through your back. One more time like that, inhale. Exhale, coming through. Find your nice all-four tabletop position. We're just gonna shake out our tail. So I always call this wagging your tail here. So shake out your tailbone and then bring your hips all the way over to the left. Bend your left elbow, gaze over the left shoulder. Nice little crunch to the left and then switch. So bring your hips over to the right, bend into your right elbow, gazing over that right shoulder. And then back to all fours. In this tabletop position, we're gonna lift our right arm out in front of us. The thumb is up as if we could shake someone's hand in front of us. Keep yourself stabilized, use your core and lift the opposite leg back behind you. Nice, holding here, breathing in. Beautiful, let that all come down back to your all fours and we'll just switch to the other side. Keep your gaze nice and down in front of you. Use your core to lift up. Coming back, untuck your toes if they're tucked and press all the way back to a child's pose. Stretch your arms forward. Let your forehead come all the way down to the mat. You can shake your head no. I always say that it's massaging out your forehead wrinkles, your frown lines in this pose. So massage them out, shake your head no. And then just walk your hands all the way over to the left. Let your hips fall off to the right. So you're getting a nice side stretch in your child's pose. And we'll switch and walk our hands all the way over to the other side. Let your hips fall off to the opposite side. And back to the center. One more nice inhale here in your child's pose. And we'll come all the way back up to all fours. Let's do one more round of that cat-cow. So dropping your belly, gazing up as you inhale. And rounding your back, gazing at your navel as you exhale. And then we're gonna come back to our tabletop position. So really engage your core here. We're gonna let our right hand come out in front of us, left leg back behind you and hold. We've been here before. Stabilize here, let the elbow come to touch the knee, warming up our core and let everything come back out to straight. So elbow to knee, nice, come back in. Working on our balance. If you fall out, just try to come right back in. The girls are doing such a good job. For 3, 2, 1, hold it out. See if you can hold it a little higher. Just let the hand come back down. Keep that left leg lifted. Bend the left knee. Nice. And you're gonna make some circles with that left knee. Opening up through the hip and circles the other way. And before we switch, we're letting that left knee go straight up towards the sky as if we could step on the ceiling and then straight into or towards your body just a few times. Warming up the glutes now. And then keep that left knee hovering right next to the right knee, opening out to the side and back in, a classic Pilates move. Try to keep pressing equally between each hands. For 3, 2, 1. Okay, letting both knees come back down. Press all the way back to a child's pose, letting your forehead come all the way back down. Nice big inhale, sigh it out. And then rolling back up to all fours. This time, we're letting the left hand come out in front of us, thumb is up, and the right leg back behind us. We're bending elbow to touch knee and then straightening everything back out, trying to keep our core nice and stabilized here. A few more like this. 2, 1, reach it out, hold here, just replace the hand, keep the foot up. Nice. We're gonna bend into that back knee and make some circles out to the side. Rotating through the hip joint. Some cracking and creaking is totally normal. And other way. And then keep that knee bent, keep the foot flexed, lift the foot right up to the ceiling, as if you could step on the ceiling, and then bring that knee in towards your chest and back out. Beautiful, keeping your gaze down. Really squeezing into your glutes here, and then keep that knee hovering right next to the left knee. We're lifting straight out to the right and back in. Working into the inner and outer thigh on this one for 3, 2, 1. Let's let that knee come back down. This time take your knees a little bit wider to the width of your mat. Sit all the way back to a child's pose with wide legs. Let your forehead reach all the way down to the mat, reaching your fingertips forward. Nice big inhale here. Nice big exhale out. And then we'll roll all the way up and back to all fours. Keep your knees right underneath you. We're gonna close out this lesson with our first forearm plank hold. So come on down to your forearms here. Grip the mat with your fingertips. You're really pressing in all the way through your forearms. And then we're just gonna walk our feet back behind us and drop our hips. So in our forearm plank, we wanna keep our gaze down between our wrists. We wanna spread through our chest, so we're lifting up through our chest, spreading across our shoulder blades. Then drop your hips a little bit here. We're gonna tap the right knee down, then lift it back up, then tap the left. So it's like we're walking out here for 3, really nice, 2. If you need to take a break, you can let your knees come down, then lift back up. And then we're gonna keep both knees up. We're gonna tap both knees down and lift back up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep both knees down, untuck the toes, just drop your hips down. We're in Sphinx pose, stretching out our belly. Pull your shoulder blades back, let your chest come up. One big breath here. And that is the end of lesson 2.